Imagine earning passive income by simply lending out small amounts of money, all the while a digital platform does the hard work for you. That's the power of peer-to-peer lending. Today, I'm going to show you how you can start earning passive income by lending to individuals or small businesses through online platforms. With minimal effort, you could be collecting regular interest payments and building a diversified passive income stream. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to get started. So, what exactly is peer-to-peer lending? It's a way for individuals to lend money directly to borrowers without going through a traditional bank. You, as the lender, can earn money by lending to individuals or businesses and collecting interest on the loans. This type of lending is facilitated by online platforms like Lending Club, Prosper, and Funding Circle, which match you with borrowers based on your criteria. Step 1 is choosing the right peer-to-peer lending platform. Each platform offers different types of loans, risk levels, and minimum investments, so it's important to find the one that matches your financial goals. 1. Lending Club. This is one of the largest and most established platforms, offering personal loans with minimum investments starting at $25 per loan. It's great for diversifying across many small loans. 2. Prosper. Known for offering loans to individuals, Prosper also has a $25 minimum and allows you to invest in a range of credit-rated borrowers, from low risk to high risk. 3. Funding Circle. If you want to lend to small businesses, Funding Circle is a good option. It's tailored for higher net worth individuals, with minimums starting at $500 per loan, but it offers higher returns. Step 2, with peer-to-peer lending, you're essentially taking on the role of a small-scale bank. That means you have to understand the balance between risk and reward. Borrowers are given credit scores and risk grades by the platform, so you can decide who to lend to based on your appetite for risk. Low-risk borrowers. These are people or businesses with high credit scores. They are less likely to default, but you'll earn a lower interest rate, typically around 5% to 7%. High-risk borrowers. These borrowers have lower credit scores but offer much higher returns, sometimes 15% or more. Keep in mind, the higher the return, the higher the chance they could default. A smart strategy is to diversify your lending portfolio. Lend to both low and high-risk borrowers to balance steady returns with higher potential payouts. Step 3. Now that you've chosen your platform and understand the risks, it's time to fund your first loan. Here's how you can get started with as little as $25. To get started, sign up for your chosen peer-to-peer lending platform, whether it's Lending Club, Prosper, or another option. After creating your account, deposit your funds. You can start with as little as $25 for a single loan, but having at least $100 will allow you to diversify across a few different loans. Once your account is funded, browse available loans based on your risk tolerance. The platform will provide key details like the borrower's credit score, the purpose of the loan, and the expected return. When you find a loan that matches your criteria, fund it, and the platform will handle the rest. One key to successful peer-to-peer lending is evaluating the creditworthiness of potential borrowers. While the platform provides basic information, it's important to dig deeper and make informed decisions. Here's what you do. 1. Review credit score. A borrower's credit score is a critical indicator of their reliability. Higher scores usually mean lower risk, but also lower returns. 2. Check debt-to-income ratio. Borrowers with a lower debt-to-income ratio are typically better positioned to repay loans. Look for borrowers who have manageable levels of debt compared to their income. 3. Examine loan purpose. Borrowers with specific structured plans for their loan, like consolidating debt or financing a business, are generally less risky than those with vague or discretionary reasons. Let me share Mark's story. Mark started with just $200 on Lending Club, spreading it across 8 different loans. By carefully selecting a mix of low-risk and moderate-risk loans, Mark was able to build up a small but steady stream of passive income. Over the past 2 years, he's reinvested his returns into new loans, growing his portfolio to over $5,000, all while earning consistent interest every month. Mark started with just $200, which he wisely split across 8 different loans. He carefully selected a mix of borrowers, balancing between low and moderate risk. Over the course of 2 years, he reinvested his returns, allowing his earnings to compound. Today, Mark's portfolio has grown to $5,000, providing him with a steady stream of passive income. Step 5. One of the great things about peer-to-peer lending is that you can set it and forget it. By automating your investments, you can keep earning passive income without constantly managing your loans. Here's how you do it. 1. Set up automated investing. Most platforms offer an auto-invest feature, where the platform will automatically reinvest your earnings into new loans based on your risk preferences. 2. Adjust your filters. Set filters to control what types of loans you want to invest in, whether you prefer higher returns or more stable, lower-risk loans. 3. Track your portfolio's performance. Use the platform's dashboard to monitor your returns, default rates, and adjust your investment strategy as needed. Step 6. To really maximize your passive income with peer-to-peer lending, reinvest your earnings. Reinvestment allows you to compound your returns, meaning you'll earn interest on the interest you've already made. To maximize your returns, enable auto reinvestment on your platform. This feature allows you to automatically reinvest the interest and principal repayments from your loans into new ones. By consistently reinvesting your earnings, you can steadily grow your portfolio over time, even if you start with a small amount of capital. As the compounding effect builds, those small earnings can turn into large, sustainable streams of passive income. Like any investment, peer-to-peer lending comes with risks. It's important to understand what happens if a borrower defaults and how you can manage those risks. 1. Expect occasional defaults. Even with low-risk borrowers, there's always a chance someone won't repay their loan. Most platforms have collection services, but it's important to factor in a small default rate. Number 2. Diversify. By spreading your investments across many loans, you reduce the impact of 1 or 2 defaults. This is why many lenders recommend spreading your funds across 100 or more loans to minimize risk. 3. Monitor credit scores. Platforms update borrower credit scores regularly. If you see a borrower's grade drop, consider adjusting your future lending strategies. Step 8. To get the most out of peer-to-peer lending, timing can play a crucial role in boosting your returns. Strategic timing of investments can help you avoid unnecessary risks and optimize your income. Avoid investing during economic downturns. Borrowers are more likely to default during recessions, so it's wise to be cautious and possibly reduce exposure to high-risk loans during economic slowdowns. Reinvest during stable periods. Use periods of economic stability to reinvest in higher-risk loans with higher returns. During these times, default rates are typically lower, allowing you to maximize gains. Monitor interest rate trends. Higher interest rates usually mean higher returns for P2P lending. Keep an eye on market trends and adjust your investment strategy accordingly. While peer-to-peer lending can generate significant passive income, it's important to understand how your earnings will be taxed. Income from P2P lending is generally taxed as ordinary income, so plan ahead to avoid surprises. Planning for this is simple. 1. Track your earnings. Platforms like Lending Club and Prosper will send you a 1099 form at the end of the year, reporting your interest income. 2. Plan for taxes. Because this income is taxed as ordinary income, set aside some of your earnings throughout the year to cover your tax bill. 3. Consider tax-advantaged accounts. Some platforms allow you to hold your peer-to-peer investments in tax-advantaged accounts, like an IRA, where your earnings can grow tax-deferred or tax-free. Did you know you can invest in peer-to-peer loans through retirement accounts like an IRA? This can be a great way to let your returns grow tax-deferred or even tax-free, depending on the account type. Here's how it's done. 1. Open a self-directed IRA. Some platforms offer the ability to invest in peer-to-peer lending through a self-directed IRA. 2. Grow tax-deferred. With a traditional IRA, your earnings are tax-deferred, meaning you won't pay taxes on them until you withdraw them in retirement. 3. Or go tax-free with a Roth IRA. With a Roth IRA, your investments grow tax-free, and you won't pay any taxes on withdrawals during retirement. And finally, peer-to-peer lending can also be a valuable tool for diversifying your investment portfolio. It offers a different risk profile than traditional investments like stocks or bonds, making it a smart addition for those looking to balance their portfolio. Peer-to-peer lending can complement your stock and bond investments by providing stability when the stock market becomes volatile. Since it's not directly correlated with the market, it helps reduce your overall portfolio risk. By allocating a portion of your funds to P2P lending, you spread your investments across different asset classes, minimizing losses during economic downturns. Additionally, P2P lending adds an alternative income stream, allowing you to generate interest income regardless of how the stock market is performing, making your portfolio more resilient. Peer-to-peer lending is a simple yet powerful way to generate passive income. Whether you're starting with just $25 or looking to build a more substantial portfolio, this investment strategy offers the flexibility to match your risk tolerance and financial goals. Ready to learn about more passive income strategies? Hit the subscribe button and follow along for more strategies to make money while you sleep. In our next video, we'll dive into another profitable passive income stream that you won't want to miss.